Hi everyone, Shell here, Shell's Nails, or Shell's No Nails. Today we have some Born Pretty, so I've taken the packaging off and I've got some swatch sticks ready. So I want to quickly swatch them and then I can get a design done. So let me just show you. So first of all, we've got this Ocean Wave, which is like a it bubbles up like you can see on there. So let's show you. And everybody's going to start making a racket the minute I've pressed record. Yeah. Right. There we go. So you can see it there. And then it just, what you also can do is put a little bit of acetone here and there, and it'll disperse it a bit more. Let's get some alcohol. Should do it, shouldn't it? Just use my top two. A little bit of acetone, a little bit of, I think it's already dried. Let's try it on this bit. You don't want a lot. It's dried. Anyway, you can see what it does. But if you're quick, you can move it about with acetone or alcohol. So leave that one there. Then we've got this Mocha Rose, which is a coloured cat magnetic gel. I'll give these a shake. Oh. I'll do these on black and then I'll do them on clear off camera, because I just want to get them swatched so we can have a quick look at them, and then we can get some a quick design done. That's the plan. I am the man with a plan today. There's the hairy hobbit. So find the zhuzh. Just give that a swoosh. Lovely. Just so you can see all the colours that's in it. Very pretty. Should we put the flash on? Oop. The flash on. Flashy flash, flash. Ah. Zero of the universe. There we go. Turn off. Oop. Right. Get that in the lamp. So that is that one. Actually, I'm going to put the lid. Oh no, I'm not going to put the lid on because I'm going to swatch them on the clear. This one is number 519, and I've got 515. So I should do that one first. 515. Oh, I'm going to kill him. I swear to God. I've just asked him to be quiet because I need to do this video. But you know, I say totally a bum. Oh, these are proper reflective glitters. Absolutely stunning, that is. Look at that. That's without the flash on, and we've got fuzzies in there. Or is it a bubble? I think it was a bubble. Was it? Get off. There we go. I'll put the flash on. Look at this. Look at that. Flash. Right, let's use this one. Up and down the sides, and when you see it move, swap over to the other side, and then it zhuzhes it up. Let's do a little Frenchy French. Boop. There we go. It's cool, isn't it? Gorgeous. There we go. I forgot I took the lid off. Bet you made you all jump there, didn't I? It's been one of them weeks. Trying to get this video done is just not happening. That is beautiful. So it's got like a bronze undertone. Wow, I like that. I like that a lot. Look at that. Find the zhuzh. Now I know you can't always see the zhuzh when I point it towards me, but I promise you it's there. Up and down the sides. Over to the other side. Wow. Let's have a little swoosh in the middle. That looks like a galaxy, doesn't it? A galaxy far, far away. Beautiful. There we go. Oop, just stuck them together. Well done, Michelle. Right, so that's them. Then we've got these spider gels. I've already opened them ready. Because as you know, spider gel just goes everywhere. So we're just going to do it on this one. Look at that. There we go. Now if you do that, you'll have to clean the back up. If you do it on your nail. If I do it on my nail, I normally use that, you know, the stuff that's like glue, and you just paint it on and then you just wipe it off. So that is that one. So that's reflective as well. So that's like a platinum gold. And then get that off there. Oop. I know, I'm sad. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Putting the lid on? Oh, put the bloody lid on upside down. What a bloody twonk. What a wally. Numpty alert. Right, there we are. That's that one. This one is more like in your face gold, but it's nice. Look. Where's my swatch stick? Oh, man. Man, I'm a swatch stick short. What I was thinking was, do you know what? I could have just used that lid. Never mind. We'll do this instead. Look at how sparkly that is. There we go, that's it. Let's give it a stretch till you get it as thin or as thick as you want. It just depends what you want. Let's go back and forward. Bosh. And then clean off the back, like so. There we go. So it's not yellow, but it's brighter than the other one. And I also zap that as soon as it goes in the lamp as well, because it can spread. Sometimes I use those, you know, the little tool that's got 2 or 3 little prongs on the end. I sometimes use that, but you know, whatever little, you can use a little cuticle stick, a little you know, like one of those orange wood sticks. Right, so that is them. That is obviously spread a little bit, but you know, we could do it better than that, but that's that one anyway. I'll do them on clear. I'll be back, we'll have a quick look at them, and then we'll get the design started. Right, yeah, there you are. So let's have a look at them. It's easier to see it on there, isn't it? So I do prefer that one on the black. Put the flash on. Flash is on. You can see them. Gorgeous. And the green one. In that reflective glitter's beautiful. Whoosh. And we have the sort of ambery one, I would say. Sort of an ambery colour. Beautiful, like a copper shift to it. Then we've got the two, oh, super shiny now. Gorgeous. So you've got like a platinum and a more gold, and then obviously got your little ocean wave one. Right, so that is those. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to move these back. Where's me? There we are. Right, so I've put a nude on this. This is the JN13. So it's just a nude. I probably should have put 2 coats on, to be fair. I think I will put 2 coats on. So just talk amongst yourselves. So I want this nude on, so we're going to do a little bit of a beachy. I'm only going to do these 3. And we'll do 3 different sort of types of what's the word? 3 different mental pose again. I can't think what the word is. Designs, I suppose, or different ways that I would use these. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, I don't even know what I mean. So yeah. So I was going to do myself some press arms, but I've been poorly for about 4 or 5 days, so I need to just get this video done. But the plan was to do these so that I could put them on my nails. So we'll nuke that. I've got a couple of other things that I'm going to use, so I'll show you them. So I've got this one, which is Blue Diamond, which is MY414, so we're going to use that as well. Got the chrome top coat, absolutely love it. I have some non-extension nail gel non-stick, and we'll have some 5-in-1 nail glue. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not. I haven't decided. And I've also got some holographic chrome. Now, you used to be able to get these on the Born Pretty website. I don't know if you can still get them, but you'll be able to get chrome for sure. So right, let's have a little look. See, are these nearly nuked? Nearly done. Right, okay, so first one, we're going to do some ocean. So this one is beautiful, look at that. But I just thought it went well with them too, because it's got this sort of holographic. Oh, we've still got the flash on, yeah. Put the flash off. Right, so we've still got this, let's do these one at a time, because otherwise, so I don't want loads of it, I just want a little swooshy swoosh of it. Nice and thin. And then up there a little bit. Just make sure it's really thin. Because obviously if you were going to make press-ons like this, you'd need to make sure it was thin. And then we're going to give it a little zhuzh. Beautiful. Just move it about till you get it where you want it. There we go. Move it that way. There we go. That's cute. Yeah. Right, so just give that 10 seconds. It's all it needs. just to freeze it, and then we can put a little bit of this one on. So if you were going to do it on your own nails, you'd need to give it a full cure, but because I'm just doing a little thing on here, it doesn't really need to have a full cure. It's just so I can show you. And this is quite see-through, so it would cure through it anyway. So I'll just up there like so, and then we're going to zhuzh it again. Oh yeah. Sorry, I need to angle it towards me just so I can see where the cat eye is. Make sure it's zhuzhed. That's it. There we go. You can see it there. 10 seconds in the lamp. And then we're going to use this one. Two. And we're going to paint the top. So this sort of beachy vibes, because it's got that sort of sandy, bronzy. Let's just move that around a bit. And then we're going to zhuzh it, aren't you? It's looking a bit patchy there, so I'm just going to straighten that out. Lovely. And just get it where you want it. I think the trick is not to get too close with your magnet, or not to have a magnet that's too strong, for me anyway. And give that a full cure, and then we're going to put some of this on. And then we're going to use this. Whoop. I'm just going to pull some of that off there. Pad. Get off. Don't want any hairy Marys. So we're just going to roll this out a little bit so that we can cut it into little tiny bits. Circles. Ideally I want them a couple of different sizes, so then I'll do another couple little teeny ones. As you can see, this stuff's not sticking to my gloves. One more just in case. Put you back in there. Waste not, want not. There we go. Alright, so we've got those. Now this air dries, so we're just gonna have a little bit of a, like that, down there. That's all I need. So we've basically got the dark blue to the shiny cat eye, and then the green is a bit lighter, and then we've got some of the ocean basically, and then we've got sort of what I would like to call it sand. That's the idea anyway. So then I'm going to put a little bit of this, find me, so I'm going to put a little dollop of this just on there, and then I've got another cat eye, which is, where is it? 606. Oh, it'll be on the top, Michelle. It is MY14. Just want to get that off there. Just want a little bit of that one. And then we are going to pop these on here. Just push it on a little bit. Just some little dots. Make sure they're stuck on. And I'm going to use this little brush. Again, these are from Bone Pretty. Lovely, they do come with lids. And then I'm going to just take a little bit of the red, and I'm just going to paint these because I want it to look like little bits of like rubies, like treasure. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I've left them apart because I want to put some of the other ones in and paint them gold. I mean, you could paint them beforehand, but I found it easier just to, because I did try it that way. Struggling with my eyes at the minute because of the hay fever. They're quite blurry, my eyes, when I've got hay fever, and they're itchy and scratchy and I think that'll do. And then we get the little magnet. Ruby, so just give that 10 seconds will do. Clean this, and then we'll do a little bit of gold on the other ones. some more. If you're using cat eyes with a brush, give it a good mix on your palette just so it mixes them particles in. I think that'll probably do. And then we'll give them a little zhuzh. So brighten them up. And there we are, little nuggets. Give that 10 seconds, and then what do I need? I need this. So this is the gem gel, the 5-in-1. I mean, you can use this for all kinds. I've got a few little bits here what I want to use. That'll do. So we're just going to get a bit of this on. I think we'll have something there. Oop. And something there. That'll do. Do I have a big one? No, that's a small one. So I've got one there, and let's have a white one on. There we go. It's cute. Sorry if I was out of shot there. There we are. Get them neat. So we'll give that a full 60 seconds. That's that one there. So that's ready for top coat. I'm just, you know, I just thought these were like little gems, little bits of treasure, as it were. So that's that one. So we'll top coat that one in a bit. And this one, I wanted to do this as a ombre. So green at the bottom. And this one at the top. Let's clean this off. And I'm just going to wiggle them together. I'm not worried if there's a bit of a line because we're going to put some stuff there anyway. So you can see they blend quite easily. And then we'll get some zhuzh going on. Go. And a nuke. Then we've got this one ready for the red. I'm just going to do a bit of a splodge with that one, and a bit of a splodge with this one. And then we're going to light them up. There we go. Get that in the lamp. Then we've got this one ready. And then we're going to use the gold. I think no, it wasn't. It was the red. It was the blue. I was lying. It was the blue. And we're going to do a bit of a bigger swoosh, like so. And then light that up. Just get that lit up a little bit more there. Just so that when you move your hand, it's there, then it's not. It's there, then it's not. You know what I mean? Do that 60 seconds in the lamp. I don't think that other one's cured yet. Right, so we've got this one. I've got a little bit of chrome, the chrome top coat, and I've got a tiny little bit of black in it, and it's black. Well, it can be a no white, but it doesn't really matter. It's just so I can see where I'm placing it, if you know what I mean. I'm just going to do some wiggly woggly lines around it. Like so. Same with the other one. So that needs 60 seconds. And we're going to do the same with this one. And go around it. I think I need to get another bottle of this. I'll leave the links to everything that I've used in the description, as well as the new items, the other items that I've used, just in case you want to purchase any of them. I do have a discount code, which is Michelle. No, it's not. That's my name. Is SHELLZ10. So the more you use that, the more the code will go up, as it were. There we go. Just wiggly waggly lines. That one needs 60 seconds as well, and this one's done. We'll get these out of the way. Get a tissue, and then we're going to use this. You can use any chrome you like. Bone Pretty do loads of different ones. So, oh, do you know what I forgot to do? Right, what an idiot. I forgot to mat it in my infinite wisdom. So it's going to be, oh, it hasn't stuck. Excellent. Right, so it hasn't really stuck to the rest, which is good, because you don't want it to stick to the rest. But I would use like a Russian mat. What an idiot. Numpty alert, numpty alert. But actually it hasn't really stuck to that anyway, so that's good. This one it has here, but that's an easy fix. So we'll just get yourself a little bit of alcohol on your brush, or brush, or the end of one of these. Whoop. And then just clean the bits off that you don't want on there. And that'll peek through. Just a cheap top coat that I use when I'm doing glitters and stuff. There's nothing in that. What the hell? Right. There we go. And go over that. Like so. Give that a nuke. I'm going to use the 5-in-1 instead. Right. Get my little brush. Give it a little clean. And then I'm going to try and get it right on the end, like so. Here we go. And then just hold it upside down and it'll pull. There you go. Give that a quick zap. 10 seconds will do. And then we'll do the other one. This is a little bit loose for doing. Right. As you can see, it's a little bit loose. Loosey-goosey, because it's warm in my room today, so it's loosey-goosey. Sometimes it's a bit thicker. So if you can't get a decent glob, and then you can get it right on the end. Here we go. I'm just going to let that, can you see? Just going to let that settle a little bit. Might make that a bit bigger. And then just flip it. Keep flipping it upside down. There we are, and you can see there how raised it is. Lovely. 60 seconds in the lamp, and this will dry without a tacky layer, so you don't need to top coat it. No, I'm going to struggle to get, because that, let me try the, where are you? Yeah, we'll use the gem gel. So this is the gem gel, which I sometimes use because it's a bit thicker, and that's quite big, so I don't want it to be. There, you see how it's thicker. I like to use this for doing the swooshies, like the mermaid swooshies, the shells and stuff. I'll get that on there, get it upside down. And that'll switches up. Give it 10 seconds. You can see that one. No tacky layer. And then we'll do this one. Just give it a squeeze. Get a nice big. Just keep rolling your brush in you like that so it doesn't fall off. And then you can get it on. Lovely. And then I think that should do it. Look. Yeah. 60 seconds in the lamp. And then what I'd probably do is with the other nail, I'd probably do some let me just show you on a black swatch stick. You can do one of these and use this to just get a little blob. Oh. Well done, Michelle. It's because I'm rushing. Right. You see what I mean about it being thick? It doesn't. That would have dripped. The other stuff would have dripped off by now. So yeah. So just get your blob on the end, and then do your little swishes up there, like so. Right, so I'm going to pop a bit of spider gel on. It's very thick, this. My other spider gels are a little bit thinner than this, so it's a little bit on the thick side, which is why I'm struggling to get a little thin. There we are. Right, so you can just do it like that over the top of the gems. Make sure you wipe the sides and the underneath. So you've got a little bit of splattering on there. Get that shin the lamb. And then we'll use the other colour on this one. Just add a little bit of zhuzh. I mean, to be fair, I don't think these cat eyes need it, to be honest. Let me just see if I can get... Nah. Doesn't want to play ball. Where's my doofer? This stuff's getting on me wick. Right, so bosh, bosh, and then bosh, bosh. That'll do. There we are. So it's just got a little bit of zhuzh on there. 60 seconds in the lamp. Right. So I'll get this cleaned up and then I'll be back. So there we are. That is everything. That is the set there. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hype, do all those things. We also have memberships now. You'll get early access to videos and that sort of thing. So yeah, I think everybody knows what memberships are now. So if you want to be one of Shell's shinies, by all means, come and join us. Or you can be one of the Stellar Stars, which is the next level up. But yeah, if you fancy joining and supporting the channel, whatever goes into the channel goes back into the channel, if you get what I mean. So yeah, whatever money goes in comes straight out in products and hauls and things like that. Alright, so that is your goodies. don't forget to, like I said, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all those good things, and I'll see you lovely lot in the next one. Bye bye.